Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, the devil, Joe Biden, went down to Georgia yesterday, honking away. Honk, honk, honk. He spoke for 10 minutes. I bet you it drives Trump insane and all the people around his campaign to see what unfolded during this election and that he, quote unquote, lost the election. I mean, Biden speaks for 10 minutes with some cars honking at him. Trump goes down there, 10,000 or whatever there was, gathered. It's incredible. And you know what? I go through these news sites, you can't make this up. You can't find anything positive from some of these news. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, they keep trying to say he made it all about him. No, he couldn't be more clear. You got to elect Perdue and Loeffler. Excuse him for talking about it. And you know what drives him really crazy? Drives the Republicans crazy. They can't do what he does. Isn't loved, doesn't have the crowd, doesn't have the movement. He's so popular. You don't think that drives some people like Mitt Romney crazy with jealousy? It does. But I got a prediction. I think, absent a steal, and you know what? If the Republicans and Loeffler and Perdue's campaign, in light of what went on during the presidential election, if they don't have their act together, watching anything and everything better than they did, shame on them. Absent a steal, I don't think it's going to be close. I just can't fathom how Georgia votes for these two guys running for the Democratic Party. I mean, they're Marxists. Warnock, Ossoff. I mean, if Georgia votes for them, I don't know. I just can't fathom it. And they have these polls showing close. Well, we know what polls mean. Republican wins by 10 points. So I'm going to be bold and call it. I don't think it's going to be close. Absent a steal. Absent a steal. The Republican Party down there knows what's at stake. They'll come out and vote. They're not going to stay at home and let the Democrats take over the Senate too. It's not going to happen. January 6th, boy, the crowd is going to be off the charts. And let me tell you something else I know. You know, everybody thinks old Michael Pence is milquetoast. You know, Mike Pence, the things that he has said publicly, I'm not so sure about that. I'm hoping that we get some big, pleasant surprises out of Pence on January the 6th. I see no indication at all that there's friction between him and Trump. Do you? I don't. There seem to be running mates still. And Pence is a man of principle. He's got that steely stuff. You know, he's not like Trump. He's totally different in Trump's personality. But I don't think we should mistake Pence as somebody who's weak. When he was governor of Indiana, when he's vice president, the beliefs that he stood up for, like a rock, like the pro-life issue, January 6th, let's hope old Pence shows them a few things. Kamala, did you hear the latest? Kamala. And by the way, when Kamala talks, I'm reminded about the abject insincerity of Clinton, Gore, Obama, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. They are so politicians. When she gets out there and she's moving her hands and talking, it's so scripted. It's so fake. These are the politicians that after they get out there and they say their thing, they get with their operatives and they say, how'd I do? How'd I do? And they say, you think what I mean? In other words, it's so insincere. It exudes insincerity. Well, now she's plagiarizing Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, Kamala Harris, oh, God, gets elected to the United States Senate of California. Now vice president, headed to the presidency. Let's hope not. can't believe I forgot to comment about this yesterday. A man and a woman. His congressman goes to the podium and he says this prayer and actually says, amen and a woman. A what? Everybody knows amen doesn't mean anything connected to gender at all. But here's the thought that occurred to me. Are we going to be doing this under Nancy Pelosi's gender-neutral Congress? Are we going to have to hear this? Dear God, we ask you to bless bless this body. Amen. A woman, a black, a Hispanic, a gay, a LBGT. What have I left out? Is that what we're going to have? The praying comment? Because you say amen and a woman. Wait a minute. What about the eunuchs? You can't make this up. China, Biden, you hear the quote? China says, I want to make sure I get this right. China says with Joe Biden's elected, there is a new window of hope. A new window of hope. No, it's called do whatever the hell you want to do. I get so mad at all the allegations about Trump and Russia and everybody else. Who let Putin take part of the province of Georgia, the country of Georgia? Bush, 43. Who let Putin take Crimea and some of Ukraine? Obama. Who let China do whatever the hell they want? Bush 41, Clinton, Bush 43, Obama. It isn't Trump. Trump's pushing back anywhere and everywhere. A new window of hope. That ought to scare the hell out of you. Larry Householder, did you see this? The state of Ohio Republican Party is so corrupt beyond corrupt. This guy is indicted. And you got Joe Deters' sidekick, good old Matt Borges. He said, I didn't do anything wrong. They haven't even removed Householder doesn't even get removed. I mean, it is so deep. I can only hope that Joe Deters gets indicted some way, somehow. Old Dennis is on that old Public Service Commission. Maybe Joe led him down a bad path. Did you hear about the military recruit problem? We have become so soft. You know, it's okay to be fat and out of shape. Fat's beautiful. It's okay to be dumb and stupid. You can't help it. I mean, we have dumbed down and just so political correctness in this country so bad that the military's having a hard time recruiting young men and women that can pass the muster. Isn't that awful? That's where we are today. They're going to have to keep, I don't know, have they done away with the pot thing? I think I heard that they said, okay, you smoke pot, that's okay. You're fat, you eat Doritos too much, that's all right, we'll take you. You're a Dorito eater, it's all right. By the way, over the holidays, my angels like Doritos, and they brought some Doritos to the house, and I haven't had a Dorito for freaking ever. And I had about 10 Doritos, plain normal Doritos, original Doritos, and they tasted really good, but I swear to you, while I was eating those 10 or 12 Doritos, hell, it might have been 20, I wasn't counting. As I was eating those Doritos, I was thinking to myself, I'm getting fatter as I eat each chip. There's people that eat a whole bag of them things. Not anybody in Bulldog Nation, though, right? All right, last but not least, Tanya Roberts. Tanya Roberts was a Charlie's Angel. She was a Bond girl. She, pretty redhead, beautiful girl. I haven't really followed her much. But did you hear this? Her agent and her husband announced her dead. I don't know if he's boyfriend. They tell everybody Tanya Roberts died. Goes everywhere. Tanya Roberts is dead. Tributes. He's apparently doing an interview of Inside Edition, and he got the news. No, she's not dead. How the hell does that happen? If I was Tanya, I would get a new agent and a new boyfriend or husband. Somebody was wishing her dead. How does that happen? They announce to the world she's dead, but then they find out she's not dead. I guess old Tanya can now save all those clips and Twitters and posts and everything, see who really cared about her and who doesn't. Let's face it, it would be kind of cool, wouldn't it, to be alive and everybody think you're dead and see what everybody says just once. You admit it would be pretty cool. I'm here, I haven't died yet. You son of a bitches, I heard what you said about me. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has